Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to section 14. Okay, we are going to see objects and features in Civil 3D. Okay, before that, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and share, just to continue with us, so that you will get the notification whenever the new videos are uploaded. Okay, let us go to the as usual. We are going to revise what we have seen last time. Okay, and this before in section 13 we have been working on workspace configuration. Okay, as you know, we have seen these 4 working spaces: Civil 3D, drafting and annotation, 3D modeling, planning and analysis. Okay, just to remind you, here are the objects that we are looking by last time. Okay, as you see, you can see here all the Civil 3D, drafting and annotation, 3D modeling, and when you start working, the planning, drafting and planning will come on that point. Okay, so if you want to see the all the 3, you can make it the working setting, then you will see it. Okay, sorry. You will see it here clearly. Okay, just to remind you, these are the 4 working spaces, and mostly we use Civil 3D, and it is better if you will select all here. We will select all here, then we click OK, and it will appear here. Okay, but the last one, the planning phase, is not here because we are not on that phase. It will come when we reach there. Okay, so currently we are working on Civil 3D. When we make it on drafting and annotation, as we see last time, many tools are removed from this working space. So this is what we have seen last time. Okay, today we are going to see the objects and features in Civil 3D. You see, you have to know this all objects and features, so that you are perform in good way in your working space. Okay, what are objects and features in Civil 3D? These are the very important tools or objects that we use frequently for our work. Okay, we use all of them during our design. Okay, so these are points, surface, grading, parcels, alignments, profiles, sections, pipe networks, corridors, survey. Okay, just if you want to see them, they are all here. Okay, okay, I'm survey on the perspective. Okay, everything is here. You will get every of what we see on the PowerPoint. You will get them here, or either on the prospector tab or on the setting tab. You will get here, and during working, that is your design, you will use them here. They will appear here. Okay, they are all here: alignment, intersection, everything is here. So we have to be familiar with these objects, and selectively I want to just put some notes on some of them. First, let us see the point, because the others we will see when we doing actually in practical case. But first of all, points are the initial and the basic building blocks for every drawing or every object. Okay, so first we have to understand what point mean. Then surface is the second, which is very important in this. The others are driven from these 2. Okay, so we will see practically when you do them on our project. Okay, so everything starts from point. Okay, so every point has, as you know, simply stored coordinates. Okay, stored coordinate. Okay, Each point is uniquely identified and has properties that include information such as every point have northing, easting, elevation, and description. Okay, but look, when you put your point, it may be 2D if it has only northing and easting, and if it includes elevation, it will be 3D. It will have 3D feature. Okay, so points can be imported from different sources and in different formats. We will see in detail. We will doing on these projects much in detail. Okay, in the future, just understand what points mean. Every point has its own X, Y, Z. Okay, yeah. So points may be stored in 2D or 3D. That means if you take an easting and northing, it is 2D. If you include the elevation, it becomes 3D. Okay, I think you know it well. So we can add points, point number. Okay, we can add point number, which means when we make our table, we make like this. For example, let me show you. Just this. For example, we can make point number. We can make point number here, then easting. Okay, northing, and if you want elevation, it is optional. If you want to make it 3D, you will add elevation, and if you want the description, you can make description. Okay, it is optional. So if you want to describe your point, what does it mean? Is it center line? Is it lake? Is it whatever? You can make it. Is it curve? You can describe in text here. So it will have point number, easting, northing, elevation, and description. But what we have to understand is these two are a must. Okay, you have to have these 2 points. At least you have to have these 2 points. The others are optionals. Okay, this, if you add elevation, it is to make 3D. If you add description, it will describe what your point tells about, and the point number shows the sequence of every point. So these are the way we do in the future. Okay, but the basic stored information consists of point number, northing, easting, and these elevation descriptions are optional. Even this is optional. This is optional. The only mandatory are the easting and northing. Okay, easting and northing are mandatory. Yeah, it have to have at least 1 point. Have to have 2 points, easting and northing. So otherwise we can't say it is a point. It will not define the point. Okay, yeah. Then it controls the display and design of everything. Everything starts from the point. If the point exaggerates our design or underestimate our design, if we don't take exactly what that point indicates. Okay, for example, if you take for example a big tower, it seems a point at the end of the tower. It is a point by itself. If you misuse that data, it will just mislead your design. Okay, so and characters of the object will be changed. This is to mean that. So we have to take care when we take the surveying data. That are always we are taking the survey data to collect points, nothing else. We are collecting points. Okay. After that, we are going to gather them, we organize them, and to make to display an object. Okay. So points in Civil 3D continues to be objects with display and editing behavior. That means they have their own property. Okay. For example, these are the points in the surveying data. Just these are the points. So every point, if I click on this, it will have its own property, and all these tools are to edit this point itself. So by itself, we make alone, we can edit this point independently from others. Okay, so we will see how to do that. We will not go in detail today because we have to know the overview first. Okay, yeah. So points, just as you know, they can be edited as an object, and they have the same behavior as lines and 3D objects like that. They are an object by themselves. Okay. So the next, we are going to see the surface. What does the surface means? Surface, you see, there are two types of surface. We can make two types of surface. I think everybody knows what tin means in geography or in AutoCAD, or you know, it's maybe in GIS. Tin means triangulation irregular network. This tin we are going to use to make a surface, one of the method. Okay, which means all points are connected with lines, so that the software makes the calculations in between the 2 points. Okay, so this makes you understand. I think you remember from your university that how we triangulate different points to get in the mean, to draw contours by making an average, or by making the points in the different points. We can make the average in the meantime. Okay, so this triangulation is to make okay, average of all the points around that point. So it creates the surface. Okay, the surface we will do on this. So when you do it, you will understand it well. Grid means, as you know, X and Y. These are one of the making the surface in grid. You know, X, Y, and maybe have, or they may have elevation, or they may have only X and Y. So grids, we can make also surface using grid. As you know, we did it in our university, just manually. Maybe if you do it, just you use 2 pointers, you find the point in the mean in the between them. That is a grid type. Okay, surface in civil 3D relates different surveying points. Yeah, surface, just making a surface means joining different points, then they will make their own surface. When one point is above the other, then the line starts from the upper and come down to the lower, and that is the surface. Okay, break lines are used in on thin surfaces to define linear features that triangles cannot cross, such as, yeah, this means break lines are very important in this work. Break lines are like, you see, you want to make some boundary. For example, if in your survey area you may have lake or wetland, so you have to differently evaluate that area, so that you assign as a break line, so that your thin or your triangulation will not cross that object. So we will see also what break lines do. So next time we will see survey database, because now we are going to start the practical. Because first of all, we have to we have some survey data which we will use on this project. So we will how to make survey data. First, in AutoCAD Civil 3D, we have to make civil 3D survey data. Okay, database. Yeah, how to make it? Next time we will see it. So after now, we will go to in practice, starting from collecting data and making a data database and working on that. Okay, just procedurally we will go in detail. Okay, so for today it is enough. So please subscribe, like, and share, not to miss every video when uploaded. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.